David Cook here. I'd just like to express my sincere thanks to everyone who has contributed so far to our project to get my latest book into the hands of MPs before the next session of Parliament resumes in the fall. We have had just over $400 in donations so far, which will enable us to get about 70 or so of these books to MPs. There are a total of 337 MPs, so we still have a ways to go. But the first batch has been printed, and we have them, and we're going to just package them up and mail them off. I just wanted to share with you the letter that I've written that will go with these books when they are sent to MPs. So in this letter, which is addressed to the MP, this is what I write. When medical assistance in dying, MAiD, was legalized in 2016, Bill C-14, June 17th, 2016, politicians on all sides of the political spectrum acknowledged that this was a highly controversial and unprecedented piece of legislation. The Honorable Jody Wilson-Raybould, who was Minister of Justice when MAiD was enacted, recognized that, and I quote, medical assistance in dying is exceptional because, from a criminal law perspective, it is a situation where one person actively and knowingly participates in the death of another. We criminalize and strongly condemn this conduct in all other circumstances. End quote. The exceptional nature of MAiD, legalized premeditated killing, is one reason why the government chose to mandate a statutory review at the 5-year mark so its provisions might be reconsidered. This review commenced on November 22nd, 2021, but has not yet been completed. It will continue in the fall when Parliament resumes. Now that 6 years have passed since legalization, with over 30,000 lives taken, the controversy over MAiD has only grown. Millions of Canadians remain deeply divided over this legislation, especially as stories of alleged abuse and coercion have emerged and are receiving national media coverage. The government's recent expansion of MAiD, Bill C-7, March 17, 2021, prior to the completion of its statutory review, has caused heightened alarm among many Canadians. It was deeply upsetting to see disabled citizens added to the list of those eligible for MAiD. Furthermore, the addition of mentally ill citizens, starting on March 17, 2023, has created a panic as friends and family of those suffering with depression realize they may not be able to save their loved ones from suicide. Also, hospitals and public health units are scrambling to address the anticipated increase in MAiD requests in the spring. Clearly, now is the time for you as an elected representative to call on the government to step back and reevaluate the folly of MAiD with all the facts of 6 years of state-sanctioned killing before us. This was my purpose in writing the book, Trudeau's MAiD Service, a euthanasia program for Canada, which I am including in this mailing for your consideration. This short 34-page exposé highlights the root problem with MAiD and provides concrete examples of where it can and does go terribly wrong. It is my hope and prayer that you will take the time to read this book and bring the warning it offers to Parliament. If your time is short, at the very least, I would ask you to read the 3-page appendix in the back. For additional copies of my book, please email me or write to the address above. In closing, it would be remiss of me not to mention that this book has been provided to you thanks to the generosity of concerned Canadians. Many donated of their time and money to produce and distribute this book free of charge. For members of Parliament, sincerely, David Cook. I sincerely hope and pray our parliamentarians will get this book, will read it, take it to heart that God will impress upon their hearts a real concern for life and a sense of their obligation to speak out in defense of life. Anyhow, that's where we're at so far. Again, thank you for all those who are helping to get this book printed and out into the hands of parliamentarians. If you wish to donate, please take a look at our website, baptisthouse.org. You'll find out where you can donate and order the book for yourself. Thank you, and God bless.